Hey guys, Kat here, and today we have an upper body and abs workout. Now I'll be using a pair of 10-pound dumbbells for the entire workout, but if you have some lighter or heavier ones, feel free to use them and then switch them out. Just make sure you're doing the moves correctly, perfect form, all that jazz, concentrating on the mind-muscle connection. And yeah, so every exercise will be 45 seconds on with 15 seconds rest. During those 15 seconds, I'll tell you exactly what we're doing for the next movement, so you'll be ready to go. And let's get warmed up. All right, let's get warmed up nice and easy. Arms out wide. We're gonna go with small circles. Let's really think about reaching through with those fingertips, getting those shoulders, okay? So nice, strong core. No circles, and then let's start to make those circles bigger. Woo! Yes, all the way around. Keep it going, 3, 2, and let's go smaller circles, reverse direction. Again, keep that core strong. Reach through with those fingertips. Little sparkle fingers. 3, 2, start to make those circles a little bit bigger. Get those shoulders nice and warm. Nice job. 3, 2, 1, and go ahead, shake it out. We're gonna go ahead with some hugs. So you're gonna cross one arm over the other and really think about squeezing that back when you bring those arms back, okay? Try to alternate which arm goes on top. Nice job. 3, 2, 1, and it's shaky, shaky. We're gonna come down to the ground plank position. So hands right under the shoulders, press fingertips, palms to the ground, hips up, and then come on back. So keep flowing through, making sure we're not dipping the lower back here. Now I love going into down dog like this just because it gets the shoulders, it gets the core, it gets your head all ready for what's to come. 3, 2, 1, and let's take that right foot. We're gonna bring it out to the right side of that right hand, and then up. And let's go ahead and alternate. So all the way up, and then bring it back. All the way up, and back. Keep it going. Hands all the way. Reach, 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 reach. Reach for the stars. All right, let's go ahead. Here we go, one more each side. Getting those shoulders, getting that core as we bring that foot up, and then go ahead, lower down to the knees. Now from here, we're gonna come into tabletop. So hands are under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Keep your arms straight, you're gonna rock forward. So we're getting those wrists, and we're getting those forearms. Now, I do this movement every single day. It's so, so important to get those wrists warmed up. And go ahead, woo, a few circles here. Now, if this is too intense for you, the next move, what you're gonna do is you're gonna be like, oh, hey, and then you're gonna pull, so we're gonna get the top of the forearms. But if you have a little bit more in you, I know it feels weird, but you're gonna turn your palms facing up towards you, externally rotate the elbows so they're not like this, I'm showing you my tattoos, and then lean back. If you wanna make it more intense, you can back up the knees. Again, if this is too much or too awkward, you can go ahead and just do the modification I gave you. And slowly bring it back. Ooh, I do a lot of bar work, so this is super important to do because if I don't, sometimes I get elbow pain. And shaky, shaky. All right, so let's go ahead, curl the toes underneath, push it back, and slowly roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Roll up the shoulders. All right, almost there, guys. Go ahead, grab one weight. We're gonna continue warming up the shoulders and the arms and the core, feet together. We're gonna go around for some halos. So again, keep that core strong. The closer your feet are together, the more challenging, but also the more we're gonna work our core. Bring it all the way around, try to alternate. You don't have to use a weight if this is too much already. Whew, 3, 2, 1, and another movement. We're gonna have feet about hip width apart. Go with some curls with one dumbbell. But with this, I really want you to concentrate on that mind-muscle connection. I feel this even with just 10 pounds using both hands, because I'm squeezing my biceps, and that's what we want to work here. So I want you guys to focus on throughout your workout, working those muscles you're supposed to be by getting that mind-muscle connection. Squeeze up. Nice and controlled on the way down, all the way. Exhale up, inhale down. Almost there, 3, 2, And go ahead, shaky, shaky. We're gonna do one more movement here. We're gonna warm up the legs a little bit because we will be working them just a little bit. So go ahead, feet about hip width, squat width apart. You're gonna sink down in that squat, open up the chest, squeeze the back. So really stretching out that chest, getting the back a little bit more, and then getting those legs just a bit, just a teeny bit. Slowly working them just a little bit. All the way. Let's go 3 more. Whew. Last 2. Pop. One more. And done. Shaky, shaky. Let's get started. Roar. 15 seconds starting out with inchworm to jump or step in and out. So it's the only plyo possibly move. You're gonna walk forward, plank position. You can drive a knee in, or you're gonna jump in and out, and then bring it back. All right, let's get started. So remember those first 15 seconds, that's rest for you, and then I'm gonna demonstrate the movement. So use the rest if you want to. Walk forward, hands under the shoulders, jump or step in. Again, this is the only movement that has a little bit of plyo in it. The rest are all strength-based, okay? But you can step in. So we're getting the core here. We're getting the shoulders. Yes. Getting a bit of the quads. Make sure your lower back doesn't dip here. Another thing, make sure when you come up, you're not hyperextending the spine. You can squeeze the glutes and squeeze the core, but make sure, again, you're not leaning back too much. All right, next up, so go ahead, grab your weights. I'm gonna grab both of them, grab them safely, nice flat back. Now, I'm gonna stagger my feet, raise up, side, back, and down, okay? So keep that core strong. Up, squeeze shoulder blades together, back, and down. You can do one at a time. Just make sure your chest is facing forward and also you're even and down. So getting the front of the shoulders, side of the shoulders, and those rear delts. So make sure you take advantage of this movement and you think about squeezing that back when you bring those arms back. So getting the rear delts. We're getting all 3 parts here. Front delts, side delts, or lateral, whatever you want to call it, and rear delts. Squeezing shoulder blades together is going to help us get those rhomboids. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Next up, go ahead and put that weight down. We have push-up 2 pullbacks. So coming in a push-up position, we're going to get the back a little bit too. So chest here, then squeeze the back, and come down, okay? Now, if you need to come down to the knees, you can do that, but if you don't need to, don't. Try to keep your hips from swaying as much as possible so we really work that core. Make the most out of this movement. You can make it easy or you can make it effective. Make it effective by getting, again, mind muscle connection. Squeeze that back as you pull back. Powering through. Woo. Fingertips, palms, core, squeeze the glutes for that push-up. Woo. All right, nice job. Next up, we're gonna need 1 weight. Grab it safely. Dumbbell in the right hand, step back with the left leg. So step back, Pogo press. So we're working that core when we stabilize. Now, if this is too much for you, you can take a step in the center, and it takes out quite a bit of stability there. Now this is upper back. This is gonna be upper body and core. So we're working both here. This is the second time I'm filming this because I accidentally didn't hit record. So that happens. I hit my timer, but not record. But that's okay because I'm like, well, it's a really good workout. So 5, 4, 3, 2, all right. Whew. Now, before actually we switch sides, we're gonna have that left leg forward, dumbbell in the right hand. We're working the rear delts, the back of that shoulder. Bring your arm out into a T, squeezing that back. Common mistake, people tend to bring it back like this. Remember, you want to bring it onto a T, to the side of you. Rear delts are so important to work because that is going to help with your posture so much. And with good posture comes good health. And we want good health, all right? That's why we're here. We're here to get stronger. Keep it up, guys. 20 seconds. All the way out. Exhale out. Inhale, bring it back. Nice and controlled. Make sure you're using weight that you can control on the way up and down. Mind-muscle connection, baby. 3. Oh no, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's my Asian eyeballs. Sometimes I can't see right. Okay, so we're gonna have the dumbbell in the left hand, step back with the right, pogo press again, okay? Get ready. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go. Step back and press. Keep that core strong. Again, we don't want to hyperextend the spine, so keep it super strong. Nice little step back. Nothing too crazy. You can step in the middle if it's too much. Keep it up, guys. Inhale, exhale up. Power through. Oh my goodness. 15 seconds, really gain the front of that shoulder here. That's why it's important to work the rear delt too, because if we work too much of the front of the shoulder and the side, then we get imbalances and we don't want that. Whew. All right, rear delt time. So like I said, super important to work the rear delt. Make sure you're working it. 3, whoop, just kidding. Oh my gosh, my Asian eyeballs. And also my timer. 8s look like 3s because one part of the timer doesn't look like it's showing. So I'm gonna have to invest in a new one. Exhale up, inhale down. Keep it up, guys. All the way up, nice and controlled. Oh, be strong. Just remind yourself, even if you don't feel like you're strong right now, keep telling yourself you're strong. Affirmations are so powerful, so powerful. And especially like when I write in my journal, I'm like, I'm strong, I'm at peace and stuff like that. And it really does very much change your mind and change the way your day goes. So, highly recommend. All right, guys, nice job. Overhead tricep presses. So, triceps are 2/3 of the upper arm. So we gotta work up. Elbows in, your press up, and then bring it back down, okay? Get ready. Now, you can use both weights. I'm not going to. I'm really concentrating on that mind-muscle connection, and my shoulders are they're pretty feeling it. Is that a proper way to say it? Make sure elbows aren't like this. They're in by your sides. It's like you're trying to cover your ears because you don't want to hear it. Now, keep your core strong. You're not hyperextending the spine like this. Core nice and strong. Finish it out, guys. Woo! Squeeze it up. 10 seconds. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Ooh, okay. So I'm gonna grab both weights, grab them safely, nice flat back. Reverse curls. So we're not only working the biceps, but we're working the top of the forearms. So bring it up and control it on the way down. Now you want to make sure your elbows aren't flaring out like this, okay? Elbows are in right by the sides. That's gonna make sure you protect your elbows and you're not putting any unneeded pressure on them. Exhale up, inhale down, control it. Think about the muscles you want to work, top of the forearms, top of the morning, and those biceps, so squeeze the biceps just like we did in the warm-up. You can do one at a time. If it's starting to get super rough, keep it up, guys. Almost there, 10 seconds. Pop. Nice and controlled. Keep that core strong. 4, 3, 2, and done. All right, next up, 90-degree side raise with a serving bicep. So arms are at 90. We're gonna bring it up, back, turn the palms up, press out, okay? Control it all the way. So arms at 90, bring it up, down, turn, press out. Whew. Up, back down, turn, press out. Try it again, keep those arms at 90 degrees in the shoulders here. And then when we turn, we're getting the forearms. When we press out, we're getting the biceps and the forearms. Get a lot here, a lot of bang for your buck. Whew. 20 seconds, guys. Oh, I'm sweating. I'm sweating. It's fun to have long hair, but also you get warmer a lot faster. Yeah. Almost there. We got 4, 3, 2, and done. Next up, reverse tabletop reach over. So I'm gonna have my palms facing out. I find this to be more comfortable. Pressing my hips up, you can either stay with this movement or you're gonna add a reach over, and you're gonna alternate pressing your hips up and reaching over, okay? So we're stretching out bicep here, we're getting the shoulders, we're getting the core. Now, you can get creative with it. You can reach over to the sides, you can reach in back of you. If you wanna make it a little bit more challenging for stability, you can get on the ball of the foot, or the ball of the feet, and it makes it a lot more for your shoulders. Y'all know I like my movement flow. Well, it's really fun adding this stuff into your workouts. Whew. Nice little break, nice little free movement. Keep it going. Oh, okay. All right, wide to narrow rows, super important to work that back. So grab those weights, have your feet about hip width, lean forward, back flat. We're gonna go narrow row, turn palms out, wide row. Okay, always think about squeezing the shoulder blades together. Narrow and wide. Squeeze and squeeze. Exhale up, use your breath. You can always do one at a time. Just again, make sure you're even and you do both on both sides. Think about that posture. Now, if your lower back starts to get into it, I want you to shake it out. Think about squeezing the core before you get into it. Squeeze, come down, and try again. Whew. 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. All right, next up, tricep push-up, plank walk. Now, most challenging version, elbows in right by your sides, tricep push-up, side plank. Modification, come to the knees, push-up, press back up, okay? So a few options. Chafing danger zone is what I like to call a tricep push-up. Again, keep that core strong. Power through. Different angles for you. Keep your core strong, keep your glutes strong when you're doing a push-up. Keeps a nice neutral spine then. 10 seconds. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. All right, push presses. As if we're not working the shoulders enough. Okay, grab your weights. So instead of just pressing up, we're gonna use the power of our legs too. Sink down, pop, okay? It's just a little bit assistance. Inhale, exhale up. Keep your core strong. It's a lot of shoulders today. I planned that though. I knew what we were doing today. 20 seconds, guys. Keep going. And then we have a fun one next. Last 10. We're almost to abs, so stay with me. 4, 3, 2. All right. I'm sorry. And do push-ups or dive bomber, whatever you want to call it. Arms are out wider than regular for your push-up. You're gonna swoop under if you can. You're gonna swoop back. Okay. Now, If you can't do that, I want you to stick with regular push-ups. That's okay. Intermediate, you guys are going by the way. Intermediate, swoop up, push back. Woo. I'm gonna do as many as I can, or I swoop back, but honestly, my shoulders, I think I'm gonna press back. I just wanna concentrate on form above all else. All the way back. 10 seconds. Whew. Oh my goodness. 3, 2, oh my gosh. Okay, forearm plank down. So, I'm gonna grab my thingy. You're gonna come into a forearm plank. From here, I'm gonna tap out, press into dolphin, okay? So, I'm gonna see the timer, tap out, press into dolphin, bring it back. Burning out shoulders and core, press back. Keep going, get in those obliques as we tap out to the side, not out of our workout. Keep it up. You can always take the tap out. If it's too much, you want to think like down dog. Press back, hips up, making sure our core doesn't dip. Oh my gosh, shoulders. Oof, tap. Oh my goodness. I love it. Okay, ooh, I like this. Grab a weight. We're not gonna roll on our necks or our heads. Roll back, come up, circle. Roll it back, come up, and circle. Roll it back, plant the heels, and circle around. So we're getting the core here. As we roll it back, really think about tucking in those knees. Tuck, come up, bring that butt up at the top. Butt up. Just make sure again, not getting on that neck or that head. Roll it, bring it back, all the way around. If you can't use a weight, you don't have to, but it will help on your roll back to get back up. Whew. Finish it out. We are on to core, guys, but you still will feel it in your shoulders. 3, 2, ooh. All right, next up, alternating dumbbell V-ups. So, most challenging version, hovering both feet and switch. A little bit easier, plant your foot, come up, and you can bend the knee too. Okay, so a few different options for you. And up. Use your breath. Take your time. And up. And back. Keep going. We're almost done with our workout, guys. Up and back. Use that core. Whew. Exhale. Inhale. Finish it. Up and back. It's getting challenging. Okay, so we're gonna come into a plank. Okay, start with your dumbbell over on the right side. And then you're gonna go under, swoop under, and place the dumbbell over here. Okay, we wanna try to keep our hips from swaying side to side. So if you need to, you can always widen out your stance. That's gonna give you more stability. But the less we sway, the more we're gonna work our core. So really think about tucking pelvis in, powering through those hands, making sure our hands are right under the shoulders. It's really easy after a while to swoop back like this. Core strong, tuck in, 15 seconds. All right. Oops. Last few. Keep going, my core. 3, 2, 1. All right, next up. Okay, so we're gonna sit down into a crunch. What you're gonna do is you're gonna slowly curl up, press, and then slowly tuck, 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 tuck. and come down. So think about one vertebrae up at a time, slow and controlled. Press, curl, round, 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 and come back. So this is all about control. Drop the weight if you need to, and you don't need to come up as high if that's not working for you. Slow and slow. Nice job, guys. Exhale. Up. Finish it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last 3 movements. Grabbing the weight. We're going to lean back slightly for the Russian twist. So we're going to twist and then press up. Now, if this affects your lower back, make sure you plant your feet and you're leaning back still though, okay? Okay, let's go. Twist and press. Try to watch the dumbbell. This is gonna help you to twist a little bit more. You can also cross your feet if it helps you so your hip flexors don't jump into it and you're just using your core. Whew. Lot to think about. Now, the farther out you bring the dumbbell, the more challenging. So if you want to make it even more challenging, bring it out. Use that core. Let's go. Let's go. I'm having so much fun. 3, 2, 1. Okay, nothing too crazy for this next one. Small reverse crunches, very baby ones. Really think about bringing our knees into our nose as close as possible. Little pops up, bringing the butt off the ground. I like to support my lower back with my hands, but sometimes I go without to make it a little bit more challenging. Just make sure that really think about pressing belly button into the ground. Popping up, you can support your neck. Also, a lot of different options for you. Keep going, keep going. Now for the next one, I'm gonna give you an advanced version, as you always, and not as advanced. So I'm gonna show you the not as advanced first, just in case you wanna jump into that first. Whew. But if you have more in you, I'm just gonna give you the option. I just don't want you to be scared of it and sad you can't do it, okay? So if you wanna stick with a regular movement, you're gonna just do 2 rows, or sorry, just go with rows. If you want more, you're gonna step up, roll it back, come up, go back to the rows. All right, let's go. Row, row, jump up, avoiding the neck, avoiding the head. Try to keep your hips from swinging as much as you can. And this is all fun. So if you need to stick with just a plank hold or just the rows, that's cool. That's cool. My core is feeling it. Squeeze those shoulder blades back, just like we did in the push-up pull back. And pull. Finish it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Woo! I just threw that movement in for funsies. Oh, please be quiet. It's done. We're done. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for joining me. We are going to cool down, so stay with me. If you want to stretch, super important to do that. Take advantage of our warm bodies. If you are leaving, please do like the video before you go. Subscribe. I have new workouts all the time. Monday and Thursday, every Monday and Thursday right now. Live workouts on Friday. And if you do want to support my channel, it'd be amazing if you want to. There's a link down in my description. So support my channel with an arrow. If you can't, no big deal. Please write a comment. Love to hear from you guys so I know I'm not talking to myself. Well, I am, but anyway. Okay, all right, let's cool down. All right, guys, so come on down. We are going to stretch it. So, starting with those wrist stretches, we want to, again, take advantage of our warm bodies. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, rock forward and back. Nice and gentle. Nice and gentle. Keep going. You can stick with the modification that I gave you in the beginning. if this is too much pressure. And let's go ahead. We're gonna flip palms the other way and rock it back. Just hold here. No need to rock. If you want to make it more intense, you can back your, what is it called, your knees up. And slowly release a few wrist circles here. Whew. We're gonna get the shoulders. So coming back into tabletop, knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders, keeping the knees where they are, walk your hands forward. If you want to make a deeper stretch out of this, come to the fingertips, and you can add some pulses. Go side to side. Breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And bring it back to center. All right, from here, we're going to take that right hand as we're back into tabletop. So swoop the right hand up, and then under, bending the left arm slightly, and then bring it up, inhale. Exhale. We're adding some movement. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Stay here. If you want to make it more intense, you can take that left foot and walk it out. And then you can take your left hand and walk it up into the side. So over to the right. Breathe. You don't have to though. And then slowly bring it back. Press back up into tabletop. Shaky, shaky. And go ahead, go side to side. Look behind you in this tabletop position. Add some movement for the hips. All right. Left arm up. Exhale, swoop down, bending the right elbow slightly. Inhale up. Exhale, swoop. Woo. Inhale up. Exhale, swoop. We're gonna go one more then. Inhale up. Exhale, swoop through, stay here. If you want to make it more intense, right leg out, right hand up, and to the left. I like to be on my fingertips because I feel a more intense stretch. Breathe here. I feel a lot in my shoulders. Woo. Yoga, baby. And walk it back into tabletops, shaky, shaky. Let's come into a cross-legged pretzel, whatever you want to call it, position. And from here, we're gonna bring our arms up, cross them. Exhale, squeeze, shoulder blades together. Inhale up. Exhale, squeeze. She feels in the upper back. Inhale up. Back is flat. Exhale, squeeze down. Inhale up, one more. Exhale, squeeze. And shaky, shaky. I know that one for me is very intense. All right. So we're gonna relax our neck entirely. You're gonna take your right hand, bring it to the left side, and then pull. Getting the neck. Now you can move around on this side, find where it's super tight. Stay there and breathe. If you want to make it more intense, you can move your left arm out and find where it's super tight and breathe. Now, I just want to make sure you guys aren't holding a lot of your stress in your neck, so we're stretching it out to try to release some of that. Slowly, 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 very gentle with the neck. Bring it back to center. A few side to sides. If you feel you get super tight in the neck after a workout like this, you want to make sure you are getting the mind muscle connection that I was talking about, and you're working the muscles that you're supposed to be. Okay, so when we do those shoulder presses, you're not bringing your neck into it, you're using right here in front of the deltoid. Breathe. And slowly, slowly, slowly bring it back to center. A few shaky shakies, gentle shaky shakies. And left arm across the body and pull. Try to keep that back as neutral as you can. If you're really uncomfortable here, you can stand up. Go ahead, shake it out, other side. Getting those shoulders. And shake it out. Now, we are going to go into reverse table. So if this is too intense for you, you can just stay here if you want to. But I want to stretch out the biceps. We did do this movement, but we're going to have our fingertips facing our feet this time. Tuck your chin in your chest, and you're going to press up. So again, we're just stretching out those biceps, and then slowly, slowly come Bring it up nice and easy. Breathe. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Do one more. Whoop. You can add a little rocking. And bring it down. Nice job. All right, let's come up. Just nice and easy. Whew. All right, let's get those triceps. And then one more move. And way down. So left arm up and back. Pull, gain those triceps after those push-ups, after those overhead presses, after the rows. Yeah. And shake it out other side. Oh my goodness. You guys did great today. So remember, showing up is half the battle. All right, let's go ahead. Most important stretch of them all. Clasp the hands in front. Pull the shoulders in. Big inhale up. And exhale. Ush back, ush back, ush back. We did it! We did it! You guys did it. We completed our crazy awesome upper body and abs workout for the day. And I want to thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope it was very challenging for you. Remember, you can always repeat this workout right away if you want to. Just skip the warm-up. And if you do, again, want to support my channel, please do like the video for one. I'll give you a second. It only takes like a second. One second. Okay, thank you. And also leave a comment. Let me know what you guys thought of this workout. What's burning? Are your shoulders burning? Mine are. They are. Oh my god. And also, if you do want to support my channel even more, I do have a link in the description. It says support my channel. I've said that I've said support so many times. You should make it a drinking game, but don't do that. Make it water at least. You can always click that link. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys are doing amazing, and I hope to see you soon.